Last year, a couple I know sold the house they lived in for 30 years. The new place looked perfect. That's the thing, you know, smaller, cheaper, easier to run. 8 months later, they told me they would give anything to undo it. Technically speaking, you can always move again, but almost nobody does. It's all about the money you spend, the energy, the sheer admin of it. For most people, the downsize is the last move they'll ever make, which means you get one shot at it. As an architect, I keep seeing the same 6 mistakes ruin that one shot. 5 of these are painful. The last one is the reason why the title of this video says forever. So stay with me until the end, because that one is the one nobody sees coming. Mistake 1. Shrinking the home, shrinking the storage. Let's crack on with the first one, which almost looks like too simple. People halve their floor area and they let the storage halve with it. Seems logical, but it's actually backwards. A large house forgives you. That's the thing. There's always a lot of rooms like lofts, garages. You can also find some spare corners. In a 150 square meter home, storage can be maybe 8% of the plan and you'll never notice. In a 65 square meter flat, that same 8% collapses within months. You probably need 12 or even 15%. The smaller the home, the bigger the share you owe to storage. So when I design a small home, in my mind, storage stops being just furniture. It actually becomes part of the building. What I mean is full height built-in furniture that is placed at the thresholds where life actually happens. That could be the entrance, the bedroom, or the bathroom. A wall of joinery like the one you see here on one of my projects, it's something that actually you never think about again. And it beats 6 clever baskets from a lifestyle blog every single day of the week. Mistake 2. The guest room that runs your life. This one is emotional, so I'll be gentle. It's the guest bedroom. You've just paid a premium for every single square meter, and then you hand a quarter of them to a room that gets used, 15 nights a year? Meanwhile, the kitchen and the living room, the rooms you occupy 365 days a year, get squeezed to make it fit. I understand what that room really is. It's the grandchildren, it's Christmas, nobody's taking that away from you for sure. But rooms should pay the rent in hours of use. The problem is that a permanent guest room on a small plan is a tenant that never pays. The architect's answer is a room that changes jobs. A proper study, a reading room, a hobby room with a good wall bed and a door that closes. 3 meters by 2.6 is enough to do it well. You get your daily light back the other 365 nights. Mistake 3. Buying a room count instead of a plan. Now we get to my favorite one, because 30 years of bad habits is what really hurts you. You see, when we buy homes, we count rooms, don't we? 3 beds, 2 bathrooms, we all done it. The problem is that a room count tells you almost nothing about how a home lives. Let me show you 2 separate flats, identical areas, roughly 60 to 65 square meters each. In one of them, a third of the plan is a corridor. That space. You paid for it, you heat it, you hoover it, and all it does is connect other rooms. The second flat spends those same meters on kitchen, living room, and storage. It's the same price, same listing. One entire room of difference in the life you actually get. So when you go and view a place, ignore the bedroom count for a moment, okay? And ask one single question. How much of this plan is just getting me from one door to another? If the answer is a lot, well, keep looking. By the way, this question is very similar to the ones I put into a free checklist you can download from my website here called Casa Reset. From there, you can book a one-to-one consultation with me regardless of where you live in the world. It's my new service to you, so all I'm asking you to do is just go and check it out. I left all the links in the description. Alright, now mistake number 4. Mistake 4. Giving up silence without noticing. This one is the silent one. Literally. If you spend 30 years in a house, you've probably been living inside a thick masonry envelope with nobody above your head. You think your luxury was the garden. Your real luxury was actually silence, and you only find out when it's gone. Most downsizers move into flats, condos, apartments, call it whatever you want, but you get the idea. Suddenly there's a party wall, footsteps on the ceiling at midnight, a lift humming behind the bedroom. You really cannot retrofit your way out of that. No rug is thick enough. So this is what I'd check on a downsizing flat before anything else. I want concrete slab above me, not timber. My bedroom against my own rooms, never against the neighbor's bathroom stack. Never directly under a roof terrace. 10 minutes of reading a plan, and you probably keep the one luxury you didn't know you had. Mistake 5. One room, one light, forever. In your old house, you followed the sun without knowing it. Coffee in the bright kitchen in the morning, the living room glowing in the evening. Different rooms carried you through the day. A small flat could take away all of that. If you buy a single aspect place facing north, you get one light condition, don't you? All day, every day. In January, that can be genuinely bleak. And there's no budget on earth that fixes orientation after you bought it. Go for a dual aspect apartment if you can possibly get it. Look for generous windows relative to the floor area. A plan shallow enough for daylight to reach the middle. I suggest you to walk the flat at the worst time of the day, not the best one the agent picked. The agents know exactly why the viewing is at 11 in the morning. Mistake 6. No plan B in the plan. This one is the one I promised you. The reason this decision is forever. Everyone buys the downsize for the body they have on moving day. Maybe you're 62, healthy, taking the stairs 2 at a time. Almost nobody buys it for the body that will live there in year 15 or 20. Now, if you watch this channel for a while, you know how much I love stairs. Climbing them every day is one of the best free exercises a home can give you, and I never tell you to avoid them. Keep these stairs and enjoy them. However, the mistake is buying a home whose layout will fall apart the day you won't be able to use stairs anymore. So here's the test I would apply to every plan. Could this home, if you ever had to, work on one level? Is there a room downstairs that could become a bedroom one day? A bathroom on the same floor, or at least the space and the pipework to add one? If yes, the stairs stay where they should be. Obviously, they need to be code compliant, so make sure that this is the case. If no, they quietly become a condition attached to living in there. A home you can only inhabit on the condition that your needs cooperate is really not great. The first 5 mistakes we looked at were irritating, to say the least. This one is way worse in my opinion, because it could force you a second move at 80 years old, at the worst possible moment when you swore the last one was the final one. And that's the trap I'm talking about. Since it's visible in the plan 20 years in advance, you now know where to look. That's the real job when you downsize. You're basically choosing the home you will live in every possible version of yourself. If you want help seeing your home through the eyes of a trained architect, that's called Casa Reset. As I said before, it's a one-to-one consultation online from wherever you live in the world. It doesn't really matter. Let's go and check it out. I'll leave all the links in the description below. As always, if you enjoy my content, don't forget to hit like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Will you let me know in the comments if this video was helpful, which one of these mistakes you're guilty of already, and which ones you think are not that relevant to your case. Don't forget that I post weekly on this channel. I try to be consistent every Sunday, so until the next one. Ciao.